Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. We're back with some Genesis to Revelation, one chapter at a time. We're going to be in chapter 13 today, Genesis 1. Moving right along. I come from the Body of Christ America. It's a real place, look it up. All right, looks like Abraham inherits Canaan. Then Abraham went up to Egypt, he and his wife and all that they had, and Lot with him. To the south, Abram was very rich in livestock, in silver, and in gold. See, it's good that, when you make a big move, you at least have something to start off with, right? After he went on his journey from the south as far as Bethel, to the place where his tent had been at the beginning, between Bethel and Ai, the place of the altar in which he made there at first. So he got there, he built an altar to the Lord. And there Abram called on the name of the Lord. Lot also, who went with Abram, and had flocks and herds and tents. Now the land was not able to support them, that they might dwell together, for their possessions was so great that they could not dwell together. Man, I wonder how big this land was. For two families, he must have had hundreds of people with him, hundreds of livestock. I mean, they couldn't dwell in the place. Anyways, I guess there was a divide. So there was a strife between the herdsmen of Abram's livestock and the herdsmen of Lot's livestock. The Canaanites and the Perizzites, they dwelt in the land. So Abram said to Lot, "Please let there be no strife between you and me, and between my herdsmen and your herdsmen, for we are all brethren. Is not the whole land before you? Please separate from me. If you take the left, then I will go to the right. Or if you go to the right, then I will take the left." Hey, he tried to figure something out here. But I don't think, let's just see what happens here. And Lot lifted his eyes and saw all the plains of Jordan, that it was well watered everywhere. Open parentheses, before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Close parentheses, see, we don't know anything about that. Like the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as you go down toward Zoar. Then Lot chose for himself all the plain of Jordan, and Lot journeyed east. So I guess I think they're brothers? No. It's uncle. That's his uncle, so. Abram dwelt in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelt in the cities of the plains and pitched his tents, even as far as Sodom. He must have had thousands of people. I mean, I couldn't imagine having. Okay. But the men of Sodom were exceedingly wicked and sinful against the Lord. Kind of sounds like the day we live in. Okay, never mind. And the Lord said to Abram, after Lot had separated from him, "Lift your eyes now and look from the place where you are, northward, southward, eastward, westward, for all the land which you see I give to you and your descendants forever." Does that sound like Israel? Yeah? Forever. "And I will make your descendants as the dust of the earth, so that if a man could number the dust of the earth, then your descendants also could be numbered." So I guess he created all that we see in the world, maybe? "Arise, walk in the land toward the length and its width, for I give it to you." Then Abram moved his tent and went and dwelt by the terebinth trees of Mamre, which are in Hebron, and built an altar there to the Lord. So, looks like Abram gets this land. Him and Lot split up. They journeyed together pretty far, and now they're gonna go their own ways. I guess the land wasn't big enough for them. And I guess we'll have to see what happens next. We've got a new player, Sodom and Gomorrah, and we already know it's going to be destroyed. In parentheses. Maybe. I'm sure most people heard of Sodom and Gomorrah. But until next time, thank you for joining me. This is only takes 5-10 minutes for each chapter. Amazes me how many people won't read this book. That's why I'll read it for you. Thank you.